Dwayne and Waukegan.
Hey, it's Dwayne. Hey, I applaud you guys on the Penn State thing for sure. You're 100% correct. But on the general manager thing, what was he supposed to do? He came and gave a speech, and he knows football. He's a general manager. He should know football.
When's the last time you heard a Bears general manager sound like that?
It's irrelevant.
No, it's not. When is answer the question. When's the last time you heard a Bears general manager sound like that?
You absolutely know the answer. Never. But
well,
so what?
That was a long time.
So then don't say so what. That's what matters.
Hey, what matters is he goes and hires a coach that knows offense.
Thank you. Master D on the west side is on the score. What's up, D?
Yeah, what's up, fellas? Hey, I think that, I'm not opposed to the Lovie Smith firing at all. But let's see what this guy does. I mean, just like the last caller says, that's what he's supposed to say. He's placating to what the fans want to hear.
No, he's not. It was the opposite of that.
You're asking when was the last time that any Bears general manager ever said anything that made sense? They never said anything.
No, we didn't ask that. That's not what I said.
As far as them giving football.
When have you heard something that transparent, that candid, and that honest?
But the Bears never do things the way the rest
Correct. That's why it's a big deal. That's why the fact that they are is a story. To me, that was the takeaway from yesterday. It was like the skies opened, and all of a sudden you had a real big-time general manager. Yeah, the Bears have never had that.
I've had a, starting in 1972, I've had 40-some years of press conferences and places to be and people to sit down and listen to, and varying athletes to general managers to owners to everything. So when I can actually sit through the whole thing, because generally, even on the days we're running into a press conference, we're tired of it in about 10 minutes. It may go on 30 or 40, whatever it is. We're tired of it. We're done with it. I was not done with that in 10 minutes. I
watched it twice.
Thing. Yeah, I mean, I think it's such a... Is it just us? Are we stupid?
When is the last time you had an hour to learn about how the Bears are being run?
Look, I would have happily...
This mystery. It's always been shrouded in mystery to the point where people still, up until this point, thought a 90-year-old woman was running the team. Seriously. People actually thought that. Members of the media actually thought that. You could have picked up a phone and made a call and found out it's not true, but people wanted to think it. People wanted to perpetuate this idea of this weird cloistered family amid the cobwebs whispering things about football. It's not true. And just the fact that finally we could do away with all that stuff. Shine some sunlight on your team. It's a big deal.
I have never in my life what I thought that I could sit there. It was 54 minutes long. 54 minutes, Phil Emery. And generally through a Bears general manager press conference, coach press, I probably would have lasted 12. I probably would sit there for 12 minutes and then want to go somewhere and throw up. Or just not want to anymore. Just done with it. That was, I absolutely left it on from start to finish and went back a couple times just to hear something again. I don't remember ever doing that. The only other press conference I can recall that I enjoyed more was Ben Johnson.
Well, I've enjoyed a lot of press conferences.
Oh, not like that one. That's a something there. Damn, that's a something
There's plenty that I've enjoyed, but not for that. And I've enjoyed some Bears press conferences, but not for those
the right reasons,
though.
Because they're so damn stupid that you can't. You go, what? You don't want change, but you want continuity. What? I want continuity.
We need massive change, but we value our continuity.
What?
Huh?
I mean, yes. I mean, for comedic value, you might stay 15 minutes. Maybe you could stretch it and say, I'm okay. If they go 15 minutes, I'll stay. But you want them to go away.
Yeah, see, that's unfortunate.
You want them to go away.
We're not going to get Bears coaching search clown college either.
No, we're not.
We're not going to get Russ Grimm. I don't think Russ is on the list. That's kind of too bad, though, because once you get a real general manager, you don't get the interview clown college.
People told me, my guy said this, that, you'd be
McCasky family.
That's right. He's coming back. He's still a candidate.
I'm a meat and potatoes.
Yeah, well, you're not going to. We already got one of those. He's gone, too. But, you look at this, and I had my guy told me throughout the year, he said, nobody really knows Phil Emery. He said, but I'll tell you something to be sure of. Not only is he running this thing, but the guy is unbelievable. I said, unbelievable how? I said, never heard. I mean, I said, we talked to him. He was, guarded and careful about everything when he was hired. He said, I said, no, he's not. He said, he is really quite something. I said, all right. I said, you know what? This is months ago. I said, you're going to have to wait for me to prove it then. You're going to have to prove it to me later.
That's Terry Boers. I'm Dan Bernstein. We'll keep taking some phone calls on The Score.
This is Sports Radio 670 The Score and 670thescore.com. Chicago Sports Station. The Boers.